Hi, this is Sabina Sheikh here on Zoom channel. Starting at the age of 6, this songstress has impressed us with her song with a soothing voice. Welcoming Kanika Kapoor on Zoom channel.
Hi, thank you.
I've loved your songs over the years, what you have produced, but I have also seen that you like to keep that peppy song and quite on the flow. So, what's your thing which you follow for your songs?
Well, I'm an entertainer, and I want my motive in life is to help people and help people be happy. And I feel that happy music, just when I perform on stage and when I perform all the dance numbers, people just let go. People have so much fun, And I think for me that's an inspiration to make more peppy music.
You started at the age of 6.
Yeah.
That is when you realized, you loved music and all. But as you grew, over the years for your music career, what is that one thing which you noticed which was quite different and where you felt like, okay, this is where I want to do something else altogether?
When I was learning music, I didn't think that I was going to become an artist. I came from a very conservative North Indian family from Lucknow. But I studied music, I studied dance, Kathak, and my mother made me do art, bonsai making, everything growing up. But music is something I was excelling in. So by the time I was 12 years old, I was singing for All India Radio. My Guruji really helped me. And, late Pandit Ganesh Prasad Mishra ji, it's because of him I am here today, because of his push and how he taught me. And so he took me to the radio also, and I started recording there, and it used to be all live. And then, started doing work for Doordarshan a little bit. So that's what made me feel that, I could do this professionally. Then when I was 14 years old, there was in my school, there was, lots of schools would participate in a competition, music competition. And I won. And I remember singing a semi-classical song called Baiya Na Dharo. And I won that whole competition between the 16 schools. So I think that is what made me feel like that's it. This is my calling and I want to be a performing artist.
Kanika, also for that matter, right now talents are a lot. The music for that matter is a lot. Sometimes do you feel lost while trying to procure your music rights or, having your music out there, your voice out there?
I won't lie. Yes, I did go through a phase, I would say in 2018-19, thinking, what next? Because I started feeling that there was a shift. Music was changing, because music changes every couple of years. The sound changes completely. Now the sound has changed completely. So there's obviously a lot of Western influence in our country, yes. In music especially, in clothing especially. We evolve and gradually we found a good mix, and that's what my new song is about.
Also, Kanika, as you say that you belong to a conservative family, so do you see yourself now? You have evolved a lot over the years. Things may have changed for you also. The way they are perceiving things around you may have changed. What do you have to say on that?
Of course, I think every decade, every generation is very different. They are fearless, which is amazing because, it's taken me so many years to be who I want to be, But I think growing up especially for girls, I think growing up in North Indian conservative families, I'm talking about myself, and what I've seen around, I think we were brought up a little bit more caged and not allowed to do many things. So it took me time to grow out of that shell and be exactly who I want to be.
What is that generational curse which you have not taken forward with your kids?
Oh yes, of course. My mother was very strict about the clothes I would wear.
Say maybe timing sometimes, you have to come at a certain time.
My skirts could not be shorter than this, घुटने से ऊपर नहीं हो सकती थी. Today my daughters are wearing little skirts and I get a call from my mother, ये कैसे कपड़े पहनने देते हो, And I wear swimming costumes now. It's just the world has changed and it's okay. I don't think you have to be there's no shame about what you want to wear. You know, why should a girl feel that she has to wear certain type of clothing? I mean, she should be able to wear what she feels comfortable in. So, yeah, I think that is something I,
And
broke.
when it comes to your qualities, what do you see in them? Like, do you prefer that, to get into their careers, or are you okay with them?
No,
like,
I think
choosing their
I
own?
think people should grow up and do whatever they feel like, and they are happy to. And all human beings are different. All children are different, and so are mine. So when they grow up, I mean, there's still time. They're still very young, so they will take their own path. They will walk through that path, and we'll help them.
I saw the song and I could see your ramp walk. The walk was quite interesting, and that reminds me of your Paris Fashion Week and the International Fashion Weeks you have been part of.
Yeah.
How things are changing, over there as compared to when you see things in India. We go very traditional in a lot of ways, but the kind of fashion, goals over there is very different. The game over there.
It's just there's so much confidence. They don't have that fear of, oh, we have to hide ourselves. They are there, and I think now India has evolved a lot. I mean, to be honest, the whole world is talking about India. Whenever I go anywhere, everyone talks about India, so very proud Indian, and I'm so happy that I'm able to represent my country in so many countries in the world.
But do you sometimes feel that on the social media, the trolling game is too much? Sometimes the
course.
trolling is a lot. You have also been, sometimes you have also been trolled for that
Yeah.
matter, for a certain, a
something or
travel or say
something,
outing for that matter, or some kind of outfit and all.
So much.
So much, yes.
But that is something I feel very sad about, because I think not just me, but each and everyone who's a little bit out there in this industry, they all go through their major downs, because people are just waiting to, see that you make a mistake and then just get out there. And and I think there's just a certain set of people who do that, and I don't know, maybe they are unhappy with their lives, and they only concentrate on somebody else's life and bringing them down. I don't think that's a good quality at all. I think people should be empathetic towards each other. They should help each other, because we all need help.
True.
Actually, each one of us needs that help from each other, that support. There's too much competition between people. There's too much trolling, people putting each other down. I don't know when this is going to stop, but I know that I don't do that, and I wouldn't ever want to participate in something that is about that.
But also for that matter, Kanika, I have seen that, when you're a public figure, you're more scrutinized. So
Yeah.
say even your relationship, even your first marriage was spoken a lot. It was in the media radar. When
Yeah.
you went through a divorce, you had your dark phases. People started talking a lot about
Yeah.
it. How do you control that situation though?
No, I used to be very affected by it, because, they were not just talking about marriage, they were also talking about divorce, and then so many other stories that people would just make up and write in papers, and these,
Especially
columns
for a
that used to come
good-looking,
out,
beautiful woman,
And they, it was very sad to see that if a young girl who is a mother and is trying to work and make a new life for herself, why can't she be successful on her own? Why is it that every woman only needs somebody to help her to become somebody? No, I'm a self-made girl. And that is what used to actually affect me a lot back in the day, because I used to read all these stupid stories about myself in the papers and these columns, and page 2 columns and stuff. And it used to bring me down while I was working very hard, and I was alone in Bombay, and it was, not that easy. I think that there should be a better way of writing. I think there has to be fair journalism. And it shouldn't be only about bringing somebody down. I think people should celebrate people. I think that the world would be such a better place. So that's what I feel.
And as we talk about celebration, your marriage recently really made people happy, and people were very happy. The media coverage was very extensive. So how did you find your soulmate, and tell us something about that?
Touch wood, I really found a very gracious, amazing man. He's a very old friend of mine. We've known each other for over 15 years, from London. And I proposed to him many years ago, and he He just rolled his eyes. And then during COVID, we spent a lot of time together, and then we decided that, you know, we should get married. We're quite compatible. And that's how it happened. It happened very quickly. But it's because we've been very good friends, and we've had a very honest, close relationship for so many years. And we are best friends, even today, as much as husband and wife. And very supportive towards each other's dreams and careers and how we want to live, you know. And I think that's very rare. So I'm very, very lucky that I have and I belong to such an amazing family today. So.
Well, that's quite a good point, I must say that. But at the same time, coming back to fantasy, what's that one fantasy which you have ensured that it's turned into reality for you?
I think finding a great partner has been life-changing. I mean, it's grounded me so much. Having in-laws who are so supportive of a career like mine, where, you know, they are happy for their daughter-in-law to go and fly. You know, I don't see that today anywhere. So I think huge respect to you know, to everybody who support and help girls in their families, their daughter-in-laws, their daughters, to push them to be independent, you know, and I hope and wish to see more of that.
So Kanika, in the industry, we have seen that, you know, it's not that easy to maintain friendship. And at the same time, when you're making career, and at the same time, you're trying to build a good rapport. How did you manage that, you know, over the years?
No, I think it's, I've been in and out of Bombay for so many years, and, you know, you during the course of being here, we all meet so many people, and I have been fortunate enough to make some great friendships. We don't get to see each other all the time because everyone's working, but I have some very good friends in the industry, and you know, I think it's a friendship that will always stay whether I'm here or not.
If you had to credit someone in the industry when it comes to your career building, who would that be?
My career building, I think my career is my own. I've built it brick by brick. I'm not too sure if many people came to help me. But I think I have a good close team. My manager, Varun, has been working with me for, you know, for a long, long time. And I think loyalty is very rare, and I found loyalty with my manager. I found loyalty with my staff at home. So I think I've been lucky with this. I think they've been very supportive of my career. But otherwise, no, my career has been my own. I mean, it's been between bringing up children, you know, looking after parents, and having a career. So I mean, I have to say, it's not I, me, myself, but I think I have to tell myself that I'm proud of myself, that I've been able to juggle this in my life.
And when was that change, that, you know, turning point in your life where it just picked up for you, and ever since, you know, it's picked up for you?
It was Baby Doll. I think the moment Baby Doll came out, I mean, my life just went up like a rocket. I mean, I couldn't believe what was going on.
In fact, you were known as Baby Doll, you know, people used to talk like that. I think Kanika Kapoor as Baby Doll. You know?
I think people still call me the Baby Doll singer. You know, it's so funny that we go to these big concerts in the US and Canada and everywhere. I was in Australia. Oh, that's the Baby Doll singer, Kanika Kapoor. I said, I've sung so many songs. But it's a compliment. Why not? It's a song that is forever. It's going to be for generations. And I feel very proud to be a part of that.
While we see you featuring in songs, and, you know, we have seen that, you know, you've done a very brilliant job in every song, and even for that matter, fantasy. You've never thought of, you know, having a career in acting, for that matter?
I have, but I don't know where's the time. And also for me, I rather do something properly. I don't want to just be an actress. I don't even know if I can act properly, you know. I think I'm definitely less camera shy now, but maybe I'll try if I get a great role from someone.
Your association in the South industry is also spoken about, to be honest. So if you have to say about that, the songs you have sung over there, the recent ones have become so famous.
Song was really, yes. Yeah, that did really well. Honestly, it came to me.
Did you expect like that?
No, it came to me as a surprise. I was just shocked that Oo Bolega just became, you know, Oo Antava, the Hindi version I sang, and it went just went crazy all over the world. You know, it's been played in festivals and in Miami, and it's just been crazy. It just shows that music has no boundaries. I mean, I remember DSP just calling and asking me to come, and I was there for just one day, and we finished the whole song from learning the whole song to we completed it in almost 15 hours, and I was back in Bombay, and it was there, it was out there.
And what's next for you, Kanika?
Well, a lot of music. I have been building. I took some time out to change a little bit to be sure about what I wanted to do, and evolve. And here I am. I have a lot of music out from now, and just can't wait for you guys to hear all the music. I mean, I'm so nervous even talking about it.
And lastly, what is that one thing you want to bring to the audience's notice when it comes to you?
I just want people to like my music, and if they don't, I'd love to know what is it that they want from me, and I would give them that.
Thank you so much for a lovely time and all the very best.